Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's 11:40. It was like, that will do. Okay, that was it, 11:40. I wanted to tap into the Lover's Oracle and the Tarot of Sexual Magic. That's what came to mind first thing. I can't seem to find my little deck of the Lover's Oracle. I just had a quick look for them. You've got these cards. We haven't used them in a while. But then I just automatically picked up this box. I was drawn to this box. So let's have a look into this box. Tense, unable to relax because of nervousness, anxiety, or stimulation. I tell you, the song that I was just singing was "You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you." We've got a man there. Well, I don't know if you can see it. It says man. It says lover man. Shabba. Mr. Lover Man. Good morning, Cynthia. Rise and shining. Rise and shining indeed. Now, my hair on this side seems to want to kind of play around. I've tucked it this side but when I was trying to tuck it this side, it kept coming around and like grabbing me. A piece of hair on this side. Oh. Whoops-a-daisy. Let me just push that back a bit. The Devil with the King of Cups. Now, that Mr. Loverman, I believe, is the King of Cups energy. We've got the Devil. Two lovers there. The King of Cups was on the bottom. No, he wasn't. The Devil's on the bottom. So I felt maybe that's the energy of this hair kind of trying to wrap around me, like this devil energy. Okay. What come through was, well, what's he told them? What's he told these people? What's he told these people? So this is, I would say, about educating yourself. I don't know if you guys have taken my guidance from yesterday about listening to the Game of Life and how to play it. I shared it on the Channel of Love Training Academy this morning. I've listened to about 45 minutes of it, but there was a part of it that I thought was really interesting, is when they said about intuition, and that's what it is. You go in for your tuition. Working in partnership with others. But I feel this masculine here is relaying what he's hearing. Where's he hearing it from? Because I feel like that's something you would listen against the wall. And he's relaying it to these. So he's on a higher level, although he's putting himself there. So what's he telling them? It's like, what's he telling them but not telling you? But I feel like you are the one who told him this. So he's not telling you that what you told him, he's now telling others. He's learning. This is how he is. He's taking recognition for himself. But it's kind of, this knowledge has been given to him. But people are looking at him as if he's a wise one. He's got his apprentice apron on. Okay, I was taken to like the Sorcerer's. Oh, I wasn't actually taken to that. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I think that's another movie. But I was taken more to like Fantasia, where Mickey is the apprentice, but he kind of gets a few things like muddled up, wrong. He doesn't quite have all the know-how. I'm just drawn to this symbol that's above here, because I feel this is higher knowledge and it's kind of being shared. Trinity. Let's look at this card. Well, there's a tower. Okay. Partial success. is there an element missing? Because I felt this was like a poison apple or a skull here. This little symbol. Filtering down. So, crossed lines, crossed wires. Maybe getting things a bit mixed up. They got the plans here. And then this person's like scowling. It feels like, well, what you told me to do is not working. Definitely listen to the audio of The Game of Life and how to play it. The Tower. Well, the Tower represents divine interaction. I don't want to say intervention, divine interaction. Because, like, when you're on the wrong path and you're not getting it, you're not seeing that you're on the wrong path, then disaster will strike and put you onto the right path. Masculine and feminine here. Oh, that's interesting. Because I'm feeling here a bit like, I'm not sure that this masculine's guidance is actually putting them onto the right path. It could be disastrous if you take his advice. It's like slightly correct, or it needs a slight correction. That's a better way of putting it. His guidance needs a slight correction to it. Whether or not it's these two here that... Well, it's dark. Now, interesting, this morning I've already had a cup of coffee. Then I was on a video call with someone and I made a cup of coffee during that, but I got myself a new cup. I was like, I don't know why I've got this cup now. I don't know why I've got this cup now. Okay. How have you been playing the game of life? Do you know the rules? Have you even listened to the audio? It's like, do yourself a favour. I was listening to The Game of Life, and how to play it this morning, and then an advert came in. And because I had my phone in my pocket, I could just hear on my headset, and the advert said, I've done all that I can. Well, it was along these lines, but I was to like pay attention to them. I've done all that I can. This is your battle now. I don't think it was the word war. I think it was, this is your battle now. Well, it was along them lines. I thought, oh, that's interesting. I've done all that I can. Because I was getting the message this morning that was saying, what should I do next? And it's like, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do next. I can guide and advise you. I probably could tell you what to do next, but I don't want to. It's like, don't put that onto me. Telling you what to do next. On the coaster, Lucy. You got this. Let's go there. You want to go to the Tower of Sexual Magic and the Lover's Oracle. We'll talk about this first. Being happy doesn't mean being perfect. Okay. That's the key, isn't it? You've just got to be happy. Or happy with your own choices and decision-making abilities. Being happy doesn't mean being perfect. So this masculine here may be trying to relay, like, these new spiritual laws. But there's a Tower energy here. So I actually feel that the best way to help yourself is to find others and help them, others who are in need, maybe more need than what you are. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing that with a happy disposition. That comes. Being happy doesn't mean being perfect. So he's enjoying it. Okay. No one says you have to be perfect, but it's more about being accurate, knowing your stuff. It's like putting in your flight time. You're not allowed to fly an aircraft until you've put in your practice time, your flight time, your hours. Hey Angie, hi Lucy, my masculine has gone silent again. I think he's slipped back into his old patterns and trying to figure out what to do next. I think he is in a tower moment right now. That part there. I think he slipped back into his old patterns and trying to figure out what to do next. And I was getting through the message, well, what do I do next? It's like, I can't tell you what to do. Oh, this is good. What's come out? I can make good decisions. Intuition. Go in for your tuition. I can make good decisions. Oh, it comes back to wanting to be perfect. It's like it's an innate ability for the divine feminine once it's tapped into, that it's her way of living. And I feel this masculine wants to kind of meet her standards, which means he's got to be perfect at this, but no one's perfect. It's about tapping into your faith. We've got 2 cards. Be the reason someone smiles today. So I do feel this energy of trying to force happiness. There is no way to happiness. Happiness itself is the way. It's about finding what does it for you. What is that thing, being, person that makes you happy? There's the energy here of having to be happy with oneself and one's motives. Be the reason someone smiles today. And kindness changes everything. So rather than focusing on the particulars, anything in particular, it's about your disposition, about you being happy, knowing that you can make good choices, decisions, it says. Being the reason that someone smiles today. So it's like being like the sunshine in the room. I wanted to say being the radiator rather than the drain. You know when you walk into a room, someone's like disposition. Kindness changes everything. Happiness, smiling, being kind. They are the decisions that you need to make. Okay, we get one more. 2 more. There's something in you that the world needs. Your authenticity. Also your originality. You are like the original. There's no one like you. And wise people are always learning, always. And whatever you tap into or feel drawn to study, as in like the area of spiritual awakening, personal development, whatever path you're drawn down to, it's always applicable for what's going on. I would say with the collective, and also after listening to a personal development audio, the people that you meet after that, you'll find that you'll start to relay what you've heard. And the more that you do this, the more that you build up your own, not only faith, belief, but awareness. And you're feeding your subconscious mind. Cynthia, I cried yesterday. A client came in who I sold a winning ticket to. She paid it forward. How beautiful. Because I've got a golden ticket. Everyone needs help sometimes. Everyone. And we help them with our disposition, our sunny, positive disposition. Let's go to the shadows. Let's go to the shadows. I always call this the shadows of Oracle and Light. The Oracle of Shadows and Light. And then I think we will clear away this energy, because the other cards are the Journey of Love, Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Lover's Oracle. We've got the Rumi deck here. I was just thinking the hair's behaving itself, and then I start itching. It's itching to come round. Witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. I was just looking up at the timer, and it's like I've just spent 16 minutes on this energy. It's kind of like, it's a kind energy of, let's wrap this up and move on. It's very much about you'll learn along the way. Okay. You'll learn what you need to learn, know, at the correct time. 45, just my age. I think it may be the last card in this book, which means we've wrapped this up. We're wrapping this up. An important end. Video call trying to come in. It cut itself off. Interesting. Let me just get rid of this little banner. Card 45, Witch at the End of the World, a message, an important end and a new beginning. About the witch at the end of the world. Storms fly around about her, not around her, about her. So should we go to the Tower card here? It's like a lightning bolt there. So storms fly about her. Electrical whips crack through the heavy air with their bites of fire, and she sits among them, hugging her hourglass, holding everything together till the force creating the change has done its work. When the witch at the end of the world makes her appearance in a spread or divination casting, you will know that something's time has come. There can be no more delaying, for the change has begun. So the best thing for you to do now is prepare for this change. Find solutions to challenges that will come up when the change comes. You will be fine, by the way, and all will be well, but there will be a time of seeming chaos and difficulty. If you are prepared and ready to let go and change and let something end, the little witch's countdown will not affect you as it will affect others who refuse to acknowledge that changes are coming and become fearful at their inevitable approach. There is nothing to fear, but plenty to prepare for. You will be safe and well and very ready to embrace the new world. And there's something in you that this world needs, this new world. Hence why I feel like you're being dragged along. I do feel like there's this forceful energy here of the divine. I saw it here. There's something in you that the world needs. The witch at the end of the world speaks. Donald's not happy. It's like it's time to set sail. The witch at the end of the world speaks. I am not wicked, but I am a witch, and changes are made when the world bends and shifts. I hold this hourglass up to you now so you know that the time for an ending is almost upon us. You can see the signs all about you. The strange weather, the hurricanes, the cyclones, the earth changes all about us. But so many simply say I'm wicked for showing you this. They blame me for what they call the catastrophes and they ignore the signs. They are with you. Excuse me. They are with you, and it is time to be ready. We are all about to experience a huge change, and it will be for the better. But while we hold on to the old, the storms will blast us, and the land will shift, and self-healing will look like destruction. The divination message. Experience an important and significant rearrangement of life on a personal or global level, affecting power sources, systems and relationships, changes in law, legal systems, the economy, and values and beliefs. There may be a need to be able to live more simply and in harmony with nature. There is nothing to be frightened of, only a voyage to weather, and you'll make it through to the other side of the storm. The changes are part of our journey to a fifth dimensional world, of the shift to a more peaceful planet, where shadows and light are loved and accepted. All is well, and the little witch will keep the world safe till we reach the other side of these changes. All is well, all is well, all is well. That's the end to that then. Page number 157. Let's go round again. Maybe we'll turn back the hands of time. Maybe we won't. Maybe we're just continuing into this new fifth dimensional world. Okay. Let's put these away. Always look on the bright side of life. Breaking Dawn is on the bottom. I haven't whistled in a while. I just realised. Right. Okay, let's continue. 22 minutes, 35 seconds. Let's play with the Rider-Waite just for a bit more. Prepare us for the tarot of sexual magic, please. Okay. Well, that's exactly what's, look, being prepared. So the masculine here, he's on his last leg, crutches, looks wounded. And then I feel this is the cold karmic energy here. And it's like, and then he stops and notices what's in the window here. Growth. But he's out in the cold. It's like he's running to keep up. I feel like running to keep up like with the old, or even though he's being drawn to this new radiance. Got another card here. Okay, intuition. The High Priestess. High Priestess. High Priestess. Priest. It's being taken within, going in for knowledge. Whether or not this masculine is actually considering visiting a place of worship. Blowjob. BJ. What does BJ stand for you? Blowjob. Just being honest. I was taken to like the light, So his shoe, or I don't know, is it a bandage, a sock? I don't know what that is. The bottom of the dress here. And then out comes like the light. Okay, so still not sure, still not certain. This is the studier, the educator. Oh, he's the educator, but he needs educating. Not sure about the principles, but he's holding it up, having a good look at it. What do you do with this knowledge? Well, you don't need to worry about it, because now you have the knowledge and justice is here. Again, divine intervenes. Hot girls are waiting here. Seriously? But seriously, that come through actually. It was like too hot to handle. Hi, Original. Afternoon. I haven't whistled for a while either. We should whistle while we work. Do, 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 do. Should we go to the Tower of Sexual Magic then? Because we're feeling hot, hot, hot. The Ace of Cups. Mary had a little lamb. Really? Five of Pentacles looks a bit different, doesn't it? A place of worship. Entering into this place of worship. True love's kiss. There is the energy of... Let it just come. Okay, just... This character has some kind of hold on this masculine. Eight of Cups, having to make a decision, and normally it's a decision to leave because it's just not satisfying. This is not a very satisfying energy. You feel lost, cold, alone, locked out into the cold. And then you have this energy here that's, I feel, trying to keep him, and he's kind of taking a hand off of his heart and saying, stop ignoring, avoiding the topic. Because that's not going to stop it. So are they talking about sex? They trying to talk about sex. I'm not sure if she wants to talk about sex. That's why she shut him out in the cold. He's an invalid. Again, just the Divine Feminine's energy coming through. The Six of Swords, moving on. Accepting that maybe this old way of being, or as if you're running to kind of keep up. The energy of not being perfect, not getting anything right. And then moving on. What's on the other side of that? It's like the Garden of Eden. The sword is down in the back. Oh, it looks like actually that's a gate there. And then the sword has kind of been propped against the gate so that no one can kind of come in. That's what's in this world. If you go through that window. Again, there's still a karmic energy who is in control of this connection. Temperance is about balancing the connection. But it's like she's got this big, I don't know what you would call it, big glass container here. And she's just pouring like the amount that she sees fit. Regardless of this masculine's needs. The angels are aware of this. It's like Divine is very aware of the manipulation, that's what it is, that's taking place within this connection. That's why it's important that the masculine is kind and happy and caring and sharing regardless of what's going on, because it's all being accounted for. It's all being recorded. These feel like, even though they're birds, but I felt there were angelic forces behind watching everything that's going on. It's not equal measure. But because this large kind of whatever that is at the side here, which I feel is associated with these birds at the back here, whatever she's pouring into him and giving you, it's okay, because you have so much more that's coming in from the divine. Just wait for her to kind of finish. It's more about whether or not the cup's half empty or half full. Once she's finished, the divine can turn around and then actually give you your true worth. She'll wear herself out. She already is kind of desperate. She's desperate. Not attractive. And the bottom of the deck there, when I don't know, when you decide that you've got this, is I can make good decisions. Again, there's this energy of the masculine really wanting to talk to the divine feminine here. The Nine of Cups, that's a masculine who is free, independent, makes good decisions off his own back. But I feel that desperation energy could have just kind of been a bit contagious, because I feel the energy of him trying to, like, a bit like this energy. Please don't go, babe, I love you so. So it's like this karmic energy is trying to keep this masculine trapped, and this masculine is trying to, not trap, but I feel maybe he could be feeling quite desperate. Well, he is. He's in a desperate, sorry state. But desperation will get you nowhere. It would just get you more things to feel desperate about. And then again, in comes this karmic energy who I feel like could be attempting to give him a blowjob. And he's like pushing her away with his foot. I don't feel like he's fondling her. I feel like he's just like... And then this older feminine in the background, it's like, is this how the rest of his life is going to be? Like, she's kind of desperate for him, but he's desperate for true love's kiss. True love's lips. Okay, great. What day is it today? Tuesday. There we go. It's like he's musing over the divine feminine. I actually, like, felt the energy I wanted to... I don't know what's on my lips. But, it looks like he's, like, licking his lips here. What do you do? Should we go to the Lovers Oracle? Bottom of the deck is new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. This card, we can take this card. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. We were just two lovers, okay? Wait, what? does that mean, Cynthia? Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. What was the picture to this one? Enjoying the telepathy this morning. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So when you pass from this world, and it's already spoke about an important end, was it an important end, a new beginning? Going into this new world. So when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Beautiful memories. Okay. But you have to take that passage through to the new world. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You want to know what to do next? Honour and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. But the Divine Feminine already knows. She can feel it. She can sense it. She can hear it. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Oh, interesting. This card's just fallen out. It says unbreakable bond. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's more like it. We are just two lovers, destined to be. Should we have a look at these cards? Oh, you're making me nervous. Okay. It's nearly Christmas. I'm looking at Christmas wrapping paper with Santa on the paper. It's nearly Christmas. I'm watching you. That's why it makes me nervous. Because it's like I'm standing on end, but what is the... I don't know. Secret admirer. I'm a fool for you. That's taking that leap of faith. Going back to 0 points, starting again. Let's just start again. Super proud. And I've been thinking about what you said. I'll give it all up for you. Let's go to the journey of love. I'll give it all up for you. Yes, I would. 'Cause something got me started. Simply Red. Okay, interesting. It's in reverse. That means the whole deck's in reverse. And it's coming together in reverse. But it doesn't have a reverse meaning here. It's still this karmic energy getting in the way of, like the masculine allowing it to get in the way of this sacred union with the divine feminine. It's desperate. It's desperate. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It's a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. And seeing as we've had the Tower, I'd say that that's, well, it's all of it. You listen to what's coming into your life as you are coming into each other's worlds. So you and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. I feel it has all of this. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundation and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however, know it is of love. Okay, bit out of breath then. It's like trying to rush it along, the message. This oracle brings guidance. I would say, yippee! Guide them. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long-term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Okay, the poem. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. The Channel of Love cards. Mr. Romantic. It's like he's feeling romantic because he's feeling whole again. And you can make me whole again. Ooh. Is it gone? How? It managed to find its way over there, didn't it? One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you. Right, so you've got this. Let's go back to these cards. Diamonds are coal who handled pressure well. Enjoy being yourself and you'll feel no need to copy others. Your originality, your authenticity. Bottom of the deck, the power of of what? I don't know. Amazingness. The power of imagination makes us infinite. 4-4, 4-1 on the counter. 4-4-4-4 now. All the fours. We'll go to the Journey of Love one more time. One more time. And then we'll get this wrapped up with a roomy message. Riding the Cosmic Wave. Card number 60. Hi, Paul. $60. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. What did it say there? I am a fool for you. Taking that leap of faith. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. The poem. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. I am going to look at the bottom of the deck as well, because I felt the draw to when I drew that card. Spiral Dance of the Goddess. Card number 29. We've had this card quite recently. I know when we had this card. We had this card when I had done the 3 different energies. Okay. And I believe this kind of came out for like the karmic portion. Good morning, Moon Cookie. Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you all. Hello, Lucy. Happy Tuesday to the Channel of Love. Happy Tuesday to Moon Cookie. The Spiral Dance of the Goddess. From a point of light unfolding, we become a soul, then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence, manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening. As though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it, your ancient light is dripping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity, into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life. Threading the light through the darkness without even realising you are doing it, you are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life, with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even just through your presence. It sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it is not always an easy path. As the light travels through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. It's best to be present to it, trust that it is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the centre and expanding outwards eternally, as though you are being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. The message of this oracle to you is that you are growing, you are bringing more of your light into form, and you may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding, and empower them no more. You shall be, all else is just divine timing. Okay, the poem. The inner movement, in expressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. I'm quite hungry. I think I'm going to go and eat now. Cynthia, we just admired ourselves in front of the mirror. It's been a while. We're off to work. Love you very much. Love you very much as well. I love you much, but I love you very much. Cynthia. Have a fantastic day. Off to work. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go. Then we whistle, don't we? Hi ho, hi ho. I will be doing the same in a few hours' time. Whistling my way to work. Why are all these cards upside down in my boxes? It's like the book's up the right way, so I think the cards are the right way underneath, but they're not. Okay. Let's finish with a Rumi message. Is that just one card there? Okay. Oh, I feel like I want to yawn, like I want to go to bed for a bit. I want to sleep. Blessing of Al-Hakim. Card number 40. Have we had card number 40? Why do I feel we've had card number 40 at some point? Maybe we haven't. Can't see a card number 40 here. Should we leave with this blessing? Shall we believe in this blessing? It's a good starting point. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Cleverness is opinion, bewilderment is vision. So now I'm taken to that first card that I pulled, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Cleverness is opinion, bewilderment is vision. Rumi. The gift of wisdom, the blessing of Al-Hakim, gurgles up from your heart. Her blessing is evoked by life, like the laughter of a babe, joyfully responding to the playful tickle of the mother's hand. Wisdom can make divine sense of anything, especially of that where logic is blinded. How I revere the blessing of Al-Hakim, of wisdom, for she is precious and welcome to me now and always, the dear friend who brings me such peace. A blessing of divine wisdom of Al-Hakim is being ministered to your soul, watched over by Rumi himself. This is soul medicine. It is a spiritual gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot yet have. As you receive this gift, this blessing, which happens at a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, still and receptive. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in assurance that your daily application and effort is enough, and so is your surrender. Mental anguish is soothed, and you are able to accept the unfathomable nature of divinity in its expression of life, in its expression of itself as life. My ears have just started to ring. You become comfortable with the reality that the price of being closer to the divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. From this place of increasing stillness, great activity will flow. You shall become capable of being the surrendered vessel to the guiding divine hand, and truly great contributions to the human soul evolving can occur through you. So much will simply emerge, erupt, pulsate, and emanate out of you, and yet you will feel within as though you are doing nothing at all, even while so much is happening through you. Such holy paradox shall become your daily experience. You may feel, unexpectedly perhaps, that in some ways your vision for your life and purpose, your divine passion, is clearer than ever before, and in other ways completely unknown to you, a discovery yet to be made. That is as it should be. Wisdom bestows upon us the sane capacity to work with the opportunities that are right before us, to release situations and circumstances that have passed, and to allow the future to take its shape according to the ineffable timing of life itself. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. If you are uncertain about an issue in your life, be at peace. There is divine healing that can occur most readily in the unknowing. Follow the sacred honouring ritual and know that all is indeed well, beloved soul. Perhaps you are journeying very deep indeed, and your allegiance to your intellectual mind is softening in favour of allegiance to your heart knowing. You may find yourself craving different company with different interests, or finding the world of opinions and debate rather less to your liking, and the worlds of creative expression more nurturing and nourishing to your essence. If this is the case, this oracle comes as confirmation to trust in the changes you feel within in any and all ways, no matter how insignificant or dramatic they may seem. Know that they are seedlings of a new way that shall grow from one step into an entirely new and more sacred orientation in your life. You will not necessarily have any idea how that will happen or what it will look like, and this matters not. The acorn becomes the oak because that is its innate destiny. It happens without any active participation, apart from a willingness to grow through life. So it is with the precious blooming now happening within your soul. To know less can bring the greatest gift and blessing of all, to be able to love and therefore live more freely. This oracle also comes with special guidance to bring you peace. Look to the old ways, to the ancient wisdom teachings that run as one vein of life, giving love through all traditions. The old wisdoms teach of cycles, of timing, of letting go to allow for new life to happen, and of the greater intelligence and scheme of life to which we must surrender if we are ever to know even a moment's peace. The fire in your belly is a beautiful aspect of you. Just let it be the breath that swells around and through the heart that ignites it, not the passing huffing and puffing of the impatient mind. For when the fire in the belly is fanned by the breath of the heart, you shall have peace and dynamic movement, restful stillness, and soul-inspired action all at once. Let's repeat that then. For when the fire in the belly is fanned by the breath of the heart, you shall have peace and dynamic movement, restful stillness, and soul-inspired action all at once. You shall become one with the living holy paradox, and the healing power of your soul shall know no bounds. Okay, let's do this sacred honouring ritual. Say aloud, I call on the divine presence that loves me unconditionally and I surrender into your wisdom. Bless me now with the ability to accept your grace, your bounty, and your gift of my life in all its mysteries. Help me learn and grow, that I may realize the love that lies within all, including my own being. May I dwell in the loving mystery of sacred compassion. I call upon the wisdom of the ancient ones, those who love me unconditionally and know truth. May your power and knowledge calm my mind and ignite my spirit, so that I may be one with love, empowered in peace and purpose. So be it. Rest. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. Page number 177. Okay, that's it, 1 hour. Awesome. Well, 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm going to get off now, guys. I will catch up with you, I imagine, tomorrow. Until then, take care.